Hello everyone, welcome to Soulful Lifestyle. This is your host and chef Kranti Talwar. Right now I'm at Rewandi, which is a remote village inside Malvan city. Malvan is a tip of the southernmost Maharashtra and it borderlines Goa. So in this wonderful exotic scenery, I'm going to cook today tandoori surmai. Okay, surmai is also called as a sear fish. I will show you the basic necessities of life could be enjoyed with such simplicity. And I am right now at the backyard of my ancestral home here in Rewandi. I'll show you how the house is. So this is an ancestral home of ours. We are so fortunate enough to get the heritage of this royal pleasure of this beautiful home. The backyard of this home faces the Arabian Sea. Basically it faces a creek which joins the Arabian Sea. I'll show it to you right in a moment. And this is the front yard. We have lots of coconut palms here, chiku trees, mango trees, jackfruit, name it and whatnot. This is a 100-year-old house that was passed on by our ancestors to us. We were really fortunate enough to get the pleasure of this. Mostly in Malvan homes you get this tulsi angan. Tulsi is considered a holy plant and is planted in all the front yards of each and every house here. And this is the backyard which I told you that it faces the creek. The creek joins is an interlink between the Gad River and the Arabian Sea. So right now we are at the backyard of this house, and as you see, this location is simply marvelous. It is so mesmerizing. Each and every moment of the day is indeed a pleasure to be in this surrounding. Right here on the right side of the screen you're seeing the Gad River, and this Gad River passes on to this creek. Here we are facing an island. It's not an island actually, but it looks like an island. This is Tarashil, and right behind Tarashil is the Arabian Sea. So this creek is joining here into the Arabian Sea. And as you see, we are so fortunate that we did not go on an exotic location for our vacation, because our ancestral home itself offers us all the privileges. For this we'll need 500 grams of sear fish or surmai cut into slices like so. 2 tablespoons of red chili powder, 1 tablespoon of Malwani masala, juice of 1 lemon, handful of cilantro or coriander leaves chopped finely, and 10 to 12 pods of garlic crushed, 3 tablespoons of oil. Because it's a village style open barbecue, we are going to do a basic marination of lemon juice, salt and some turmeric. Marinate and refrigerate this for about an hour. If there is no refrigeration available during your picnic, you may just set it aside for about half an hour. One of my cousins helped me to set up this bonfire right at the beach. Natives of this village are used to making a bonfire to heat up their bathing water every single day. Let's make a basting liquid which is required to make any barbecue. For this, squeeze in lemon juice to your oil. To this, add some chili powder, some Malwani masala, salt, some crushed garlic and freshly chopped cilantro. Mix this thoroughly to form a very flavorful basting paste. Apply this basting paste on your fish on both sides thoroughly. Save a little bit of basting paste in order to rebaste your fish while your grilling process. Now arrange your fish slices on your skewers like so in order to balance the weight of the fish slices so that they don't cut off and fall in the fire. Leave some gap in between the slices so that they get evenly cooked. Hold them directly on the flame and cook them for almost a minute on one side. After a minute of grilling, apply some more basting paste on all the slices and again cook it on the other side on the open flame for another minute. The process of rebasting the meat or the fish is very essential to keep your meat tender. Cooking time on an open flame for these thin slices can vary anywhere between 5 to 6 minutes based on the intensity of the flame that you have. Post 5 to 6 minutes, you may check if the fish is completely cooked. You may also cook the leftover basting paste to get a dipping sauce for the fish. But this is only for those who like spicy because this paste is really spicy. You may enjoy this by itself as an appetizer or with some sambar rice, dal rice, or any gravy that you prefer.